A person, a human being, will no longer breathe because of me. That's why Tommy called you. And I'm so sorry, son.
This is Tommy Lee Shelton, a man responsible for the murder of his girlfriend, 47-year-old Erin Gilligan. And right now, Tommy is breaking down because has just realized that his own son reported his crimes. Now, no matter how much he pretends to be a victim,
I feel so alone, and I'm scared, and I don't want to stay my life in goddamn jail.
Tommy will realize that there is no getting away with what he has done.
No, I was telling Tommy, it's probably the last time I want to talk to you that I'm not behind bars. Please, Lord, accept her into heaven. Please, Lord, accept that girl into heaven.
On June 1st, 2022, dispatchers in Temple, Texas received an urgent 911 call from nearly 4,000 miles away in Honolulu, Hawaii. The caller, Tommy Shelton Jr., told them that his father, who lived in Temple, had just admitted to killing his girlfriend and planned to take his own life next. This was the first homicide case of the year for Temple police, and they rushed to the scene before any more lives could be lost. When officers arrived at the residence on North 2nd Street, they came face to face with the man in question. Sitting on the front steps was 59-year-old Tommy Lee Shelton. Before they even went inside, Shelton told them his girlfriend, 47-year-old Erin Gilligan, was laying inside dead, and called himself the bad guy. Inside the home, officers found Erin dead on the bedroom floor with a single gunshot wound to the forehead. So what exactly had transpired between the two to lead to such a horrific situation? To find out, Shelton was taken into custody and brought to the station for questioning.
Hi, Mr. Shelton.
Hi.
I'm sorry we're talking on the circumstance. I know there's a lot of emotions going on. But I'm Detective Jessica Johnson. We're here at the Temple Police Department. Today is June 1st, 2022, and the time is 8:36 p.m. Okay?
Yeah.
And your name is Tommy Lee Shelton?
Yeah.
So, because of the situation that happened, you came here in handcuffs, and we're trying to figure out the whole totality, I'm going to read you your Miranda, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
As detectives read Tommy his Miranda rights, they also prep him for a gunshot residue test. This test looks for tiny particles of gunpowder on someone's hands, confirming if they recently fired a gun or were near one when it went off. Tommy's already admitted to pulling the trigger, but a GSR test still matters. It's independent proof that he fired the weapon and helps the prosecution when the case eventually goes to trial.
So I just want to get some history from you. You say she's dead. Who is that you're referring to?
Erin Gilligan.
And that's with two A's?
Pardon?
How do you spell her first name?
E-R-I-N.
And then spell her last name?
Gilligan. G-I-L-L-I-G-A-N. Like the island.
Oh, okay. And what was her date of birth? Do you remember?
August 16th, 1974.
And who is she to you?
She's been my girlfriend. As of June 7th was 14 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did y'all meet?
What?
What? Oh, so she works at the same company?
She did.
And she did?
Yeah, sure.
Hi. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. We got to do a GSR kit in your hand. It's standard procedure. Have you ever shot a firearm before?
When I was really young. Was it? It was 14 years ago.
14?
Yep.
Was it at a range or?
My godfather's 50 acre. He ran me.
Okay. Are you from Texas?
Yeah.
Okay. Born and raised?
10 years Houston, 3 years Atlanta, 10 years Granby. Went to go
seek my fortune. Salt Lake City and 47 states, 3 countries. My job was to find new locations for stores, and fell in love in Pennsylvania. Stayed there for 30 years, and moved back. Moved down to North Carolina, then back to Texas at my mom's behest. So I'm not getting any younger. Moved back. She was born in Iowa. Married Jack Hilliard, Budweiser guy.
Oh, okay.
And was married to him for 30 years. I tried to come back about 20 years ago, and to be honest, and was wondering why I came back for his money. Damn money. I just want to be next to my mom. And disappeared for another 10, 15 years, and I finally came back.
How old are you?
Like 3 years ago. 59. My birthday, right? You got it? You got it?
Yeah. It's, all right, your birthday.
This November. I just don't look it. And Mom just kept asking me, come back, come back, come back. So I did. She passed away. My brother passed away. And just trying to figure out why the hell I'm here. And in the meantime, I've been beaten. I've been shot at. Up here in Gilligan, from North Carolina to Texas, and this time I took the gun off her.
Yes, one of the
I'm done
detectives told
talking.
me that one of the detectives told me that she did shoot at you.
I'm done talking. I'm done talking. As far as that goes, I've had enough. I just keep bleeding. I just was scared. I'm done.
You want some water?
Nope. I'm done talking. Right now. I'm done talking.
Yeah.
Right now.
We're gonna be done.
And I don't have any phone numbers for anybody because everyone's saved, on your phone. So I have no phone numbers for any of my relatives, for anyone that can possibly help me. And I feel so alone, and I'm scared. And I don't want to stay my life in goddamn jail for protecting myself. I don't want to.
Well, this is what I'm going to do for you, Mr. Shelton. I'm gonna step out for a few minutes. I'm gonna give you time to collect yourself. And to rethink if you want to talk to me about what's going on. If not, then we can.
I probably shouldn't,
But if it's self-defense, you can plead your case. So I want you to really think about that. I'm gonna step out because if there's something that went on, there's already history of her shooting at you. And if there's something that went on, I would, like to know. But I'm gonna step out.
There's no fingerprints on the gun that are hers. She put a glove on. I have gloves for my, and I put ointments on me, and we don't want to smell like it. And she worked at Pactive for like the last 2 months, and I rubbed her feet and things like that. And we have gloves. She had a glove on. Took it out of the nightstand, and I took it off her.
Okay.
And that glove has to be somewhere in that house.
Okay.
Has to be. I don't know where it ended up because there was a struggle and I don't remember. I've had alcohol. She had alcohol. And this always happens when she has alcohol. There has to be a glove in that house with her.
What color is it?
Clear.
Clear? Okay.
It's what we wear in the meat department.
Okay.
And I always put some in my left back pocket
excuse me. And whenever I come off break or lunch or whatever, the ones that are heated up go in my hands easier because I have arthritis, and the extra large gloves, when they're cold, I can't get them on. They tear, they rip, but if I keep them in my pocket, they're warm and I can put them on. And they're right, go sink, 1, 2, drawers, boom, there's all the gloves right there.
In the list of items retrieved from the home, officers found no such gloves that Tommy claims Erin wore when she held the gun. Furthermore, although a request was submitted for a GSR test to be done on Erin, this was promptly denied by the laboratory. According to them, this test would not have been indicative of anything, as a majority of homicide victims have gunshot residue present on them. This is because more residue escapes from the barrel as compared to the handle.
I appreciate you sharing. Thank you. And we can.
Jesus. Just again and again, and like 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago, I'm in bed. I have alcohol in the fridge, and she drinks too much, falls off the side of the bed, bangs her head, bro, freaking floor, and just bleeds and bleeds and bleeds. And I had no idea. I was sleeping. I was getting ready for work. I was sleeping to get ready for it. Anyway, help me. So I called the ambulance. And there's a record of that. And she fell so hard she broke her fucking head. She broke her nose. It's her and alcohol were hard mix.
Like oil and water.
And it happened again today. And it happened before. And she shot at me, there's bullet holes in the house from her. And I really didn't think she knew where the damn gun was because I had an extra one. My brother gave me 2. My younger brother, he's passed away since July 24th, Jeff Patterson. He wasn't blood, but he was my brother for 15 years. And gave me 2 40 millimeter pistols.
Is that what you tried to shoot you with today?
Yep. And before, the other one was a Glock 40, and Temple Police, y'all still have it. Mm-hmm. It has laser sights. And
so the pistol today that she pulled out, that she found?
Remington, 40 millimeter. I didn't think she knew where it was. I really didn't.
Where did you hide it at from her?
It was in my nightstand, but it wasn't. She never goes in my nightstand because it's mine.
What side of the
I moved it from the closet down to the nightstand. Okay. Probably about 3 weeks ago. Because I had a disturbance on the back side of my house that woke me up. And it was the other tenant, Kelly, rattling around in her car. But it woke me, it was enough to wake me up. Mm-hmm. And I stuck my head outside and said, hey, stop that. S-H-I-T. Mm-hmm. Stop that. Whoever you are. And I brought it down and I kept it there because the landlord, Alex, said, oh, that was just Kelly. I don't think so. Someone's out there screwing around. And he has cameras, this, that, the other, all the way around the house. And y'all have video of her from the previous time. There's no video this time. It's inside my house. I really didn't know that she knew where it was. Evidently, when I went to work, she found it, whatever, I don't know. And she had on a glove and alcohol.
So was she upset with you earlier today?
It wasn't me. It was my kids. It's always about my kids or ex-wife. Usually my ex-wife. And I haven't had any dealings with my ex-wife in over a decade. I just don't care. But she does. Because I haven't married her. And I won't marry her because she whoops my ass and she beats me and she gives me black eyes. And my children can attest to that. How many times she's beaten my ass. I'll push her, get away, put my finger on her chest. That usually stops her. Finger on the chest. Mm-hmm. And I'm a strong man. I'm a big, strong butcher. She's 5'4", 120 pounds. I don't hit her. I just go away. But Tommy especially, because she and I raised Tommy, and he knows how many times this has happened. And now, guns.
Tommy claims that Aaron was the violent one in their relationship, but how true is that? In later statements from Tommy, he revealed that Aaron was arrested in 2021 for deadly conduct and served 60 days in prison. However, keep in mind that there are no public records to back these statements up. In fact, Aaron's aunt, Eve, later told investigators that the real situation was the exact opposite of what Tommy claims. He was the one who was violent towards Aaron, not the other way around. So even when Tommy appears regretful, he still finds a way to flip the situation to make himself the victim.
This has happened about the last year after Jeff gave me guns, 2 guns, and he passed away. And one was a laser sight, and the other one was today, and it was about my kids and my ex-wife. And I can't really tell you. I was watching UIL Sports Championship track and field on Channel 26, Valley Sports, and this just shows all the kids that won gold medals and this, that, the other. And I've coached football, baseball, basketball, softball, t-ball. I've coached everything my kids have ever done. So if a kid does something good, hey, it makes me happy. And I smile, and I laugh, I cry with happiness.
I love basketball. I understand the emotions.
It's who I am. I played football for 13 years. I was a all-state player, offense, defense.
What school did you go to?
Randy. Zebras. We're fighting zebras. That's a hoof. People think that's a snake, but it's a hoof. Anyway, back-to-back champions a couple of years ago. I'm very proud of being a Grandview Zebra. And my sister was, and brother was, and yeah, it's awesome. And that's what I was watching. And it got to my kids, then the conversation got to my ex, then back to my kids, and fat, lazy pieces of shit, blah, blah, blah. I said, stop talking about my kids like that. And just stop. And I get up, walk out on the porch, walk back. When I come back, she has a gun.
What did she say to you?
F you. F you. F you and your kids. They all hate me, and they do.
Up till this point in the interrogation, Tommy has only shared 2 details about the night. First, he says he was watching TV when an argument started over his ex-wife and children. Second, he claims he left the house and came back to find Aaron holding a gun she shouldn't have even known was in the house. But one question still remains unanswered. How did things spiral so out of control that he ended up taking the gun from Aaron and shooting her?
She's whooped my ass this many times, pulled a gun on me, shot me. Yeah, she's right. They effing hate her. And they don't hide it anymore.
Mm-hmm. Because they're tired, right? They're frustrated with all the drama and they want the best for you.
You know, She was at Bell County lockup for 2 months. And my mom, Aunt Bonnie, Tommy, Callie, Angel, everybody, this is your chance. Tom. I said, well, I love her.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to give her another chance. Everybody deserves a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where it ended up. You know, she got out on January 1st. And we're going to start a new life together. We're going to start new. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
And just, I've had black eyes and I can't go to work. So I refuse to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
If I have black eyes, what am I going to do? I'm a big man. I'm going to see my girlfriend beat me up.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going to work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to work. I'll make excuses. My sugar's wrong. This, that, the other. I'm diabetic, so my sugar's wrong, and this, that. It's just keep making excuses.
Mm-hmm. And that's what normally happens in bad relationships, right? Everybody always wants to see the good in everything, and then sometimes relationships are just not. It's just not going to change. I completely understand.
I'll never talk to her again. I don't know what I deserve. I don't know what I deserve. I don't know. I just.
You deserve
torn
to
the
tell
hell
your
up.
story, and this is your time.
Torn the hell up. I'm torn the hell up, and I don't know. I just don't know. And I took it off her. I took it off her. Yeah, she just seemed so angry. I thought she was. I felt for my life. So.
Mm-hmm. So this has happened before, and the last time you were lucky, and this time, what was going through your mind?
I was scared. But I was just watching TV. It's right there, next to the recliner. And her daybed right there. It was just, what the?
No, I was telling Tommy, so, you know, it's probably the last time I want to talk to you that I'm not behind bars. And I'm so sorry, son. I'm so sorry I disappointed you.
You raised a good
I said,
son.
Dad, you're telling me what you're telling me, and I don't know, self-defense. I said, well, okay, but a person, a human being, will no longer breathe because of me. I'm scared, but I don't know. I don't know. What could I have done different? Lots of things. I just knew it wasn't going to be the last time that she does this to me. She knew it. Kids know it. I knew it. What in the holy hell is going on?
So, you was outside talking to your kid. You came in watching the sports game. You was in a good mood. You thought even though she was arguing, you thought everything was going to stay calm. Next thing you know, she had a firearm, and you're like, what the hell? And then what happened? Like, how did you get the gun away from her?
Grabbed it. Grabbed it with my right hand. She pointing at me. I grabbed it with my right hand. I grabbed it with my right hand and cloudy. It's cloudy. Grab my hand. I grab my hand, push it up to the ceiling. I don't think my left hand even cut. I was spun out of the chair and I stood up and I had the gun in my hand and I just pulled it away from her. Pulled it away from her and pardon me, I'm just trying to remember.
Take your time.
I can't remember clearly. I just can't. I know I spun out of the chair. Well, first I hit the gun, the barrel of the gun with my right hand, spun out of the chair, lifted it up in the air, and she's screaming at me. That's all I remember. I don't remember anymore. It was very cloudy.
So you don't know if the gun went off when you grabbed it from her when y'all was struggling, or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I can't answer that question. I don't remember.
That's okay.
I was afraid, and I don't remember.
Let's piece together the scattered versions of events Tommy has given so far. According to him, the day started out like any other. He was watching his sports channel when Aaron began bad-mouthing his family. Things escalated, and he says he left the house for a short time. When he came back, Aaron was armed with a gun he thought he had hidden. Because of her alleged history of violence, Tommy claims he panicked, took the gun from her, and pointed it at the ceiling. Then everything after that is cloudy, which is a convenient time for the details to get fuzzy, considering it's the most important part of his story. Now, I'm just the narrator here, but I don't think bullets magically end up in people's foreheads. According to forensic analysts, a bullet wound from an accidental discharge is rarely that precise, and Aaron was shot within a 3-foot radius, a distance far more consistent with deliberate aim than with a bullet finding its way to her head.
It's been one of them days all day today, right? It just seems like the atmosphere.
No, ma'am. It was a wonderful day. We went out shopping. We went up. We were hugging and kissing and laughing and no, it hasn't been one of those days. It hasn't. It was a great day. But me and her, I will never talk to her again. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the girl? Why? Why do you get so bad? Shit for nothing. Drunk and nothing. For nothing.
What was she drinking?
100 proof peppermint schnapps. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's so many
Please. Don't. Tell you something. Target. Beat. Target. Threat. Target. But fuck. Two.
So the last time, when she went to jail the last time, Mr. Shelton, did, she, that, was it for family violence?
Yep.
Okay, from when she shot the gun towards you?
Yep.
Okay. And when did that happen?
Job after that. Early November. I guess. Late October, early November. It was after Halloween, so early November.
Okay.
She spent 60 days time served, and she was already on probation for violence.
Okay. Was there a protective order?
No, we're living together. No, I just didn't think I needed a protective order because, you know, I'm a big strong bastard, you know. But guns started being involved, and they got some more.
Mm-hmm. This may be a crazy question that I'm going to ask you. After that incident, why did you bring 2 more guns in the home?
One gun was two guns were already there. My brother gave them to me.
Okay.
They were a gift. He knew he was dying in June, about this time last year.
Mm-hmm.
June into July. He knew he was dying from kidney failure. He was a drunk, a bad drunk. And, hey, let's go out, shoot a couple guns, which one do you like? And I thought the 40 millimeters were nice. They fit good in my hand, and they didn't kick back so much like 45 or 57. Or so these are nice. These are nice. I like these. All right. Well, they're yours. And yes, I took them as a remembrance of my younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's understandable.
Any sane person would have asked the same question. When they moved in, even the landlord made it clear that he wanted no guns in the house, given Aaron's alleged record.
And right after the incident happened, where did you put the gun? Like right after you realized she was shot?
Okay.
In the kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, somewhere?
Right, picture. The living room, kitchen, on the counter, and then I put it in the drawer. It was on a kitchen counter, and then I just put it in the drawer. I don't know what else, but you know, honestly, I wanted to pick it up and shoot myself.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't.
And I know that's why Tommy called y'all.
You know, tragedy happens, but you will overcome it. And so I'm glad that you didn't do that. Okay? You have children who still love you and a family who loves you.
I'm not. Wish I had to do it. I wish I had to do it, and I wouldn't have to talk to you. I wouldn't have to talk to anybody. I wouldn't have to remember anything. I wouldn't have to remember a goddamn thing. I wouldn't have to remember anything if I just did what she wanted to do.
But Mr. Shelton, what are you teaching your wonderful son who works for the Navy? You're showing your kids that all the teachings you taught him to take responsibilities for your actions. They can respect you more because all the teachings you taught them was to do that. You would have broken your kid's heart to the core if you would have took your life. And that would have been
I know. The guy that my ex-wife, their mother, left. So I pretty much couldn't do that.
I wanted to. I really, really wanted to. Had it in my hand. I'm looking at it going, I just can't do that because all I did was call them cowards. I called him a coward. I said, well, what are you going to be? If you do it, Tom, what are you going to be? You're a coward too. So, that's the only thing that saved my life. Is those three gentlemen that killed themselves. I don't want to be a coward. They all hurt me. That's why I deemed every one of them as a coward. So, can't do it. Won't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. And that's when I put it in the drawer. I had it. Yeah, I put it right on the counter and walked away, called Tommy. We talked. Dude, I drove away from the scene. Go back. All right, I gotta face this. I gotta face this. And there it was, sitting on the counter. With a black pistol sitting on the counter. Yeah.
So about what time did all this occur?
Probably 30 minutes before y'all got the call. I can't tell you what kind of meeting it was. I can't tell you.
I'm just
It was all dead space. I don't know.
I haven't been inside your home. Where did Aaron get shot at?
Right where she pulled.
No, like where in her body?
Head, I guess.
Okay.
Head.
Okay.
I remember screaming enough. And I shot her. And they really, I don't know. When I screamed enough, they took the gun off her. I don't even know how long it was. And I know I hollered at her, what the F are you doing? What the F are you doing with a stupid effing gun? Again, what the hell are you doing? And it was, she grit her teeth and come at me. I don't know if she scratched me or not. I know she tried. I don't know. There's one right there. But I'm standing up and she's sitting on the bed. It's kind of a day bed. It was what we called it. And she's coming at me. She's still coming at me.
When you say she's coming at you, what does that mean? Like
Claws, trying to bite me.
Okay.
Trying to take the gun off me. Going after the gun.
Thanks for explaining, because I want to get some clarification,
Yes, ma'am.
because I wasn't there.
Yes, ma'am.
So she's coming at you. Are you standing or sitting?
I'm standing, she's sitting. And then she started to stand and just me over her. She couldn't stand up completely. And so she scratched me and trying to bite me. Not trying, she was biting me. I don't know where. But anyway, maybe it was on my arm. I don't know if she was trying to bite me. And my hand was on the gun. She came up my arm.
During the interrogation, officers noted a few minor injuries on Tommy, but these were not serious at all, and certainly nothing that screamed life or death struggle. So at this moment, he has absolutely nothing to back up his self-defense claim, not even his magic bullet trajectories. And from here, all he does is dig himself into a deeper hole.
So when you left, to clear your mind real quick,
I left and I called Tommy immediately, told him what I did. He's, holy shit, Dad. Holy shit, Dad. Holy shit, Dad. I said, I know, Tommy. I know, but I can't live like this anymore. I can't be threatened like this anymore. I can't do it anymore. And I've done a horrible thing, and you're probably never going to see me outside of jail for the rest of your life after what I've done. He's, holy shit, Dad. And I drive all the way up to Bruceville Eddy. And I drive back. And I'm doing 85. Up there at 85 on the way back. I'm hauling out.
Were you gonna like just leave town, or you change your mind, or so you just needed to clear your head?
I had no idea. My solace is my truck. Just that's what I've done my whole life is drive to get a grip on stuff. And I was talking to him the whole time, and dude, I gotta go back, don't I? He goes, yeah, you did. Well, I was going to go up to PA, but I don't want to saddle Callie with all this crap. So I guess I'll just go back home. Goes, yep, that's what you should do, Dad. Go back home, and when I got home, I was on the phone with him, and then my phone died. And I know he got worried when my phone died, and he thought I was going to do something stupid. And that's why he called the police. I know that's why he called the police. So they could actually talk to me again. And that's my good boy. And I was going to anyway. We're just sitting there, I was sitting down at my recliner. I looked over at her and saw that this was a final deal, and stood up, and I heard the cops, I heard the sirens. Well, that's for me. That was for me. Went outside. I had my wallet, had my keys. Put them both on the porch. And I just sat there and waited. And I saw them parked like a block away, and they're coming with the shield, you know, trying to get they're protecting themselves. I said, yeah, no, it's me. It's me you want. Come on. Right? And that's it. Went face first onto the porch. I'm worried about who the hell's going to feed my cats. If that's my biggest worry, then, you know, I'm a stupid son. But I still am worried. Who's going to feed my babies? It started with one. Now there's 6.
When officers first arrived, they found Tommy on the porch, breaking down and calling himself a terrible person, which, to be fair, is pretty accurate. Now, once left alone, he will spiral once more into a full-blown breakdown, and one has to wonder, is any of it even real?
Okay, that's the best way to drink it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Shit! Baby! Why? Jesus Christ! Why? Shit! Oh my God! Oh, Lord, have mercy on your soul. Please, Lord, accept her into heaven. Lord, accept her girl into heaven. I wish you'd think and stop and think and stop. Please accept her into heaven, Lord, please. Oh my goodness. I just don't remember what happened.
After Tommy's man-child tantrum runs its course, he finally begins to crack, and out comes even more details about the argument leading up to the murder.
So I got a brief description of how everything is laid out. Pretty much what you said. She's on right next to the daybed, but her head is pressed up against the chair, and she's face down or pressed up against, like, right by the daybed. Can you paint that picture for me? They said it's a daybed, and then she's kind of like pushed up against it.
Sitting here, the TV tray,
Mm-hmm.
David.
Okay.
And she is sitting there. I'm watching, like I said, the UIL sports cavalcade, whatever, from 3 to 5. I don't know. And I'm watching that. And just I sent money to my oldest daughter, Callie, a couple of days ago. And honestly, that kind of put us a little bit strapped on money. And so I was having to hear about that. And, you know, she had just gotten like $8,000 2 months ago from the IRS or whoever, you know, for a tax return. And she blew through it all. Has a boyfriend that took money off of her and this, that, done that. And, you know, stop talking about my daughter that way. Just stop. And stands up, give me a sip. No, you're drunk enough. No. And I'm watching TV, comes back, leaves the room, comes back, and has a gun.
What did she say when she came back with the gun?
You stupid. You give all our money. You give our money to your kids, and now we can't eat. We got plenty of food. Stop. Sit down. And she's pointing it at me, and like I said, I reached with my right hand, and the gun was up in the air, and I stood up and took it off her, and then she started coming at. She kept coming at me, just scratching and biting and this, that, and I can't remember how the gun went off. Excuse me, I can't remember how the damn gun went off. All I know is that I had it in my hand, and it hit her somewhere in the damn head. The bullet hit her in the head somewhere. And I'm trying to get her off me, and she's trying to bite me and scratch me, and I can't remember. I know I had the gun in my hand. I took it off her. And the gun went off. And after that was I don't have an answer, a clear answer. I don't remember exactly how. I know that I reached out with my hand and pointed the gun up, stood up, spun around, and got the gun out of her hand But she kept coming at me, trying to bite me, scratching me. I really am trying to remember. We talked about sending money to my daughter and how I've screwed us, and we can't eat for the next week because we have rent due, and I just sent my daughter money, and I'm sitting in the chair, and she came over there with a gun. She came over there with a gun and was yelling at me how I've screwed us and we can't eat for the next week. And I said, I have money on the damn credit cards. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. And she had the damn gun, and I reached and I pointed it up towards the sky. I got up and I took it off her. And then she just, like I said, she kept coming at me and scratching me and biting me and, just hollering at me. And I can't remember how the gun went off. I just can't remember. All as I had it. I had the gun in my hand. And then it went off. That's what I remember.
Okay.
Because I had the gun in my hand and it went off, but I was being
It went off 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, or just the once?
I think just once.
Okay.
I know when it went off, I'm shot. I sit right now in my chair. I got up and I put the gun on the counter. Came back down. Came back and shaking her until she fell down on her haunches. Her knees were on the floor, her butt was up, and her back was like this, and there was nothing.
What did you do inside the house with all that time?
I know I sat there. I can tell you, I don't know. I don't know.
How long after did you call your son?
I think I called him when I got into the truck. They didn't tell him until I got in my truck.
Shortly after this, Tommy is placed in handcuffs and taken to a jail cell. When he went to trial, his story of self-defense didn't hold up against the physical evidence and his own admissions. Prosecutors argued the close-range headshot was no accident, and a Bell County jury agreed. He was convicted of murder in 2024, and in a rare outcome for such a charge in Texas, was sentenced to just 10 years in prison. Tommy filed an appeal in early 2024, but just a month later, he asked the court to dismiss it. He now remains in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice.